It can't be that bad, oh, 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 it can't be that bad.
Check.
Hello.
I ain't gonna holler. Passion orange guava nectar seltzer. Sound like it's made for you to get your pussy wet. Like, you know what I mean? This shit is kind of crazy. Like,
Yeah.
Some freaky shit.
It's that
Speak from
nectar.
experience.
That neck.
You sipping on that neck, man?
You said your coochie wet.
What? I'm drinking that Asian pear.
You got the Asian pear neck.
This not freaky though.
It is. It got a little Cupid.
Cherub.
Oh, mine got Cupid too.
The mango melon.
Mango
I got mango because
melon.
I'm Filipino.
I'm finna get this to shorty.
Feel me?
Yeah.
I'm finna put that. What's that? What's the little? You know, the little girl, little honey packs. What's they called? Like pink something. Yeah, put that in the seltzer. She gonna fuck you the long way.
Oh, you put a honey pack in the seltzer is crazy.
You could expect that in one of Freeze next songs.
They should make that a bar drink. Honey
Nah,
pack.
they start selling honey packs at the bar, bro. Trump might approve it though.
You get honey bourbon and honey pack.
I just
put it
a
together.
honey pack and a honey jack.
Ooh.
Now I'm at the house breaking honey back.
I just put a honey pack in the honey jack, and now I'm at the house doing what?
Breaking honey
Doing
back.
what? Nah.
Honey. Also jumping it. Wait.
Then I
Cut
hit the
that.
Dauphine. I'm smoking honey crack.
I'll make honey do some jumping jacks.
We ran out of that and did some honey smack.
That's cereal.
Oh yeah.
But this is brought to you by what's it called?
Brought to you by Nectar.
By Nectar. Get necked.
Nectar.
All right. How y'all doing? Shit.
Hey.
Man, welcome to the podcast. Y'all cheers, by the way.
Cheers.
Cheers that neck.
Thank you from driving all the way from the city, then to Oakland, and then to Vallejo. Shit.
Yes, sir.
How often are you guys out here?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
About today.
My mama lived down the block, but yeah,
Oh, for real?
she do. I don't really come out here often though.
Oh, I see.
I didn't even call her when I came out here. I would have though.
Oh, shit.
Fucked up.
She's going to see this podcast. She'd be
She
like,
gonna be like, what?
Why didn't you hit me up?
It's cool, man. I see her often.
Oh, I see. Nice.
I
Shout
just don't
out
know
to your
her.
mom, man.
Yeah, shout out to mom. Shout out to mom.
Damn. Shout out. Do you guys like these nectars? You guys been talking about it for a minute.
Nah, it tastes sexy. You feel me?
I
Like
feel
it's
it.
like
It is something that
That
you would
neck
give to a
sexy.
lady, and they'd be like, "This is nice. These flavors are nice. They got some lychee up in this thing. We got
Man.
Asian pear. We got
Mango
the
melon.
pog.
I
you
know
feel
the
me?
pog
That-
is crazy.
The pog.
Like these are all boba flavors turned into like alcohol. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
So I say fuck it and open it. I got Asian glow, so
Really?
Fuck it, bro.
I feel like you and I are the same complexion because I never get Asian glow. I'm like too dark for that.
man, I go brown to red quick. You feel me?
Really? So like
Yeah.
you think you sip that?
You don't look like the neon
it.
sign.
I mean, I'll try to color correct the
Yeah, please.
podcast. So if you turn red, I'll just turn you back to brown.
Turn into the Kool-Aid man.
Yeah.
Making me
Photoshop
redder.
me.
Do you guys
Light
like
roommate.
drink before you guys perform, or is that like what's your guys' pre-show rituals? What do you guys do?
I like taking a shroom gummy.
What?
Yeah.
Damn, and that gets you in the mode.
Yeah.
I could never. I'd freak the fuck out, dude.
It's so fun.
Really?
Yeah. I just be all over the place.
And then like, how much do you even take? It's just like a microdose and like,
It's a microdose.
Okay.
I'm not taking a whole shroom.
dude, I've done shrooms once in my life. I was in high school, but I was blackout drunk when I took shrooms.
Yeah.
So I don't really remember my trip at all.
Yeah, I heard shrooms really don't really work when you drunk like that though.
It like cancels out, right?
Yeah, I
You
think
should
it
just
cancels out or some shit like that.
You gotta do it by itself.
Does
yeah.
it?
I don't. I mean, you know, I don't be feeling it when I be on. So.
I don't know, man. New Year's was a. I was feeling it all.
I don't
comment,
feel
no
it
comment.
as hard
No
as
comment,
I do.
nothing. Well, now they're just making shrooms in like all forms, right? Like I just seen some people eating some chocolate bars, and I'm like, that looks good. And they're like, you want some? It's shrooms.
Them chocolate bars fucked me up.
Because it tastes good too, right?
Yeah, it do. It's just, it was different. When I took the shroom gummies, I need to like really ground myself. Cause I was waiting for this guy at the studio and made the craziest song ever.
Oh shit! When you're on,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, what do you call it?
What is the difference between like being on shrooms and performing and being on shrooms and like in the studio? Does it put you in a different mood, different mode?
I feel like when I take the shroom gummies, I'm more sociable and I'm just like more all over the place. I feel like sometimes in the studio, if I take a shroom gummy, I'm just sitting there and it's just a bunch of random shit going on in my head or that I'm just thinking about.
Dang. It unlocks the creativity.
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes. I feel like it's definitely better when I'm in social settings instead of being in like a controlled setting. Yeah.
Because I've heard of situations like when people are shrooming, like you have to give your phone to like someone so you don't do anything crazy with your phone. Am I tripping? Is that different? That's like acid or something?
I feel like most of the, I mean, I don't really be going over the eighth amount of shrooms, so I ain't finna go, you know, way out of there like that. But yeah, I think it's cool if you got your phone on you. I don't feel like, I don't know, have you ever been really just out of it?
Nah. I think I've never done like, it's always been microdosing.
So it's kind of like, it's microdosing, but like microdosing up to kind of like
where you're cool.
Level. Yeah,
man, I don't even trust myself with my phone when I'm sober. I don't know, man. Welcome to the podcast, y'all. We got Zaldy, we got Gease, we got FreeWorldTakeover. Half of everyone.
Come on.
What's good? You guys got hella events coming up and whatnot.
Stupid events.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So if you're in the city and All-Star Weekend, come fuck with us, man. Fuck with us.
Yeah, dude, February 14th to the 16th, you guys got things lined up.
Hell yeah.
How's life been with all of this music making and whatnot?
It's been amazing.
Amazing?
Yeah, amazing.
God, I wish I could do what you guys do, man. You heard me freestyle. It's just like, yep, change. When I post freestyles like that, like just for silly comedy shit, there's real trolls online that think I'm being serious, and they're just like, yo, stick to the podcast, bro. I'm like, you think I'm seriously doing this?
There's some haters.
There's some haters out there.
They hating.
And it's usually the haters online are the ones that have no profile picture, no post, and like following 5,000 people.
Yep.
That's really the people that you know, and they just want to be hella secretive and just hate on the low and just be like,
yeah,
I'm going to hate on you and make a private profile. You feel me? Just do a little comment or whatnot.
People
the lurkers.
They got like nothing to do with their lives. Then there's like keyboard warriors, dude. I'm so worried about my mom. She's that Filipino mom on Facebook right now, trying to fight everyone. Damn. Yeah, dude. She follows like what do you call it? Like a bunch of monkey videos.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you seen like in other countries they have like pet monkeys, and my mom's deep into like the Facebook monkey rabbit hole.
That's actually kind of fire.
Yeah. It's cool. No, she loves it, but if she sees like a monkey is too skinny, or like she's just like, you need to feed that monkey, and they're just like, you're from America, like you don't know what's going on here and whatnot, and she's just like really. Yeah, I think the worst thing that was introduced to my mom was Facebook.
Damn.
You guys' parents on Facebook like that?
But they is. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
My dad don't even got a Facebook. He be on my mama's shit. Like
what?
Liking the shit, putting up shit. You feel me? He'll comment under somebody's shit, and you know it's him because he don't speak as proper as my mom. So grammatical errors and shit like that.
But it's on her page.
But it's on her page, so it look like she's talking, and it's really just him, bro. That shit's crazy.
100%.
Dude, what's crazy? Have you seen those like Instagram profile? I cannot stand it when a couple has a joint profile. You seen those?
Yeah.
Like
That's
this is
OGs.
I know it's Sally and James's Instagram. I'm like, the fuck? Also, is this so you guys could make sure the other partner's not doing anything like suspicious? I don't know, dude.
Imagine DMing a bitch off y'all. Couples account. That's crazy.
On vanish mode. It has to be on vanish mode.
But she got the same IG shit though, right? So she gonna flip it up and she be like, yeah, come over, right?
Yeah, she'll be able to see it and be like, what the fuck? Unless they're really like not tech savvy and she doesn't know how to navigate through that. Yeah, they got vanish mode. It's like you swipe up and then it's I don't know. It turns into like Snapchat type thing.
Yeah.
I'm not here.
Disappear and shit.
I mean, I'm not
crazy.
using it. I'd accidentally seen that it was there. I'm like, I don't know how to use this.
Yeah,
That's some real sneaky link shit.
Damn. I mean, I definitely wasn't that kid that. I mean, you guys remember like when Snapchat came out?
Yeah,
I do.
Everyone knew what it was for.
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah.
They're just like, what do you mean the picture expires? What do you mean it goes away after?
Matter of fact, send it again one time.
Try one more. And then they get you because they know if you screenshot or something like that.
yeah, that was crazy.
Those were the days.
Why is the icon a ghost though?
Yeah.
You just get ghost.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
it
all the
could be
messages?
that. Ooh, that's probably the marketing of it. They knew exactly,
You want
dude.
some sneaky
Isn't it doing
shit.
like one eye thing too?
Yeah, it was winking like, you know.
Winking like,
like, I
we
got
about
you.
to
I
we about
got
to do some sneaky shit. You feel me?
Yeah, they knew what they were doing with Snapchat. They knew that there's a demographic of some sneaky motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That was before the BlackBerry Messenger. You feel me?
Did you have a BlackBerry?
I did.
Wow. Usually, anyone that had a Sidekick or a BlackBerry, they're always texting honeys.
Yeah, they had those cheaters. That aim
aim
was
was
a long way.
I missed out on AIM. Everyone around me was on AIM, but I was such a square growing up. I was just focused on like playing video games and whatnot that I just was not talking to anyone.
See, he was playing video games.
Yeah.
Never mind. Right? But you know,
What was your guys' like? What was it your username on AIM? Do you guys remember that?
shit.
I think mine was just Gease 415.
Wow. So it's been consistent up until now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fuck. You remember yours?
I think mine was like Zaldy from Frisco or something. You know,
Okay,
it was like
very
something-
specific.
Yeah, it just I knew it had to do with the city that I'm from, but I think it was like Zaldy from Frisco, or like, yeah, I think it was Zaldy from Frisco.
Did you join? What were those rooms called where it says like
The chat rooms.
ASL, age, sex, location?
Oh, yeah.
That seems scary, dude. To
Man,
be like, and there's no way you could prove anything, dude. You could be talking to a 48-year-old dude from
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
Or you could be talking to Doja Cat. You know what I mean?
You're right.
Hey man,
If that's what
what
you're
I'm saying.
banking on is Doja Cat,
That's what it was, man.
Or you could be talking to Doja, bro.
is that your celebrity crush?
Nah, I'm gonna be honest with you. She cool though. I do like Doja. She's cool.
She's kind of weird, but I
know,
I like her.
I mean, I like that kind of personality though. You know what I mean? That's just pretty dope. But yeah,
It was
not
it was
looking.
really cool. I think I liked her right before she shaved off the brows, and then
Yeah.
it turned into a bit of a question mark to me. But I still I fuck with it.
yeah, like that cow era Doja. That was
yeah, that was that.
her music
That was
fire
that.
though. I
Yeah,
fuck with her
she's
music.
really good.
She's a talented ass artist.
What a way to pop off, dude! To make like this kind of I don't give a fuck, bitch, I'm a cow, bitch, I'm a cow. You know,
yeah.
and that shit popped off years ago.
Blew up,
But
Yeah,
and her name is Doja Cat. So she was labeling herself as a cow. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? When her last name is Cat.
yeah. There was no streamline. You mad at Doja right now?
No, no.
Anamorphosis.
Hey, Doja, hit me. Actually, don't hit me.
trying to get us in jail.
I know. It's not Snapchat. It's not Snapchat. I'm just kidding.
It's not Vanish mode now.
I don't know, man. I feel like I've been engaged. I've been in a relationship for over 10 years, but my girl always says like, who's your hall pass? I'll tell you mine if you tell me yours. I'm just like, this is a fucking trap.
This is a trap.
That's a trap.
But if this wasn't a trap, it'd be Brenda's song, you know?
Oh, Brenda's song
Fire.
is a good one.
Fire. Watch you go
Right?
get her on the pod, right? And
Yeah.
then Shorty might be jealous a little bit because it's a hall pass.
She
you
would
know
be
what I mean?
sitting inside of the studio, off to the side the entire time. She'd be like, watch what you say.
Yeah. Y'all need some water?
Yeah, you guys need some water?
Right behind the camera.
Yeah, just ready to say like all of my faults. Just he's not 6 feet. He's not 6 feet tall. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I miss those days, dude. Like
100%.
chatting on AIM, MySpace, and all like, and the nostalgia and whatnot. And I know you guys are of that generation.
Hell yeah.
You guys been making music for a while, so shout out to you guys.
Yeah.
Shit, I was like peeping your guys' discography. You guys have something like from 2013.
Yeah.
Man.
Can't knock this. Was that?
Cannot. Oh, that was
Yeah.
that was a minute. I think I was on that project, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2013. Yeah.
2013. We knew each other since like probably since I was 13.
Yeah, something like that. Hella long.
Since you were 13.
Yeah, we were part of a program.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was it was called Y Projects. It was actually a nonprofit studio.
Uh-huh.
So I actually did a talent show, and then Gease pulled up with one of the main engineers. Was like, "Oh man, this guy could rap."
Yeah.
They was like, "Come visit the studio," and then the rest was history. Ended up going there every single day.
At 13 years old, you were
13,
doing talent shows and rapping, and you
Yeah.
already.
Yeah. I did a group project that came out when I was 14, back in like 2007.
Wow, dude, to be making moves that young.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember when people were rapping in high school. I have this homie who had his own studio, and we already thought that was crazy to have your own studio in your garage.
Oh yeah, back then because equipment wasn't. It's super easy now to make a studio. Back
Yeah.
then it was like much more difficult. 'cause-
Oh, you're just using the MacBook microphone and on GarageBand.
Man.
100%.
and then trying to use Audacity in order to correct and pitch your shit.
Dude, Audacity is crazy. Do you guys think you could make a fire song right now using Audacity? Like if you're given that challenge?
It'll be something simple.
Yeah.
For sure.
It won't be nothing crazy, but yeah, I feel like you can make anything work.
You have the audacity to do it.
I mean, kids, right? Yeah, kids going crazy on BandLab.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
So I'm like, if they could go crazy on BandLab, I'm pretty sure we could go crazy on.
On Audacity right
Yeah.
now. Or how about GarageBand just using your phone? Only your phone. You think that's even possible?
Isn't that what Steve Lacy does? Or am I tripping?
No, does he do that?
Doesn't he like record straight off his phone?
Yeah, ain't that like the BandLab stuff?
Because BandLab's the new software that kids use now, right?
Yeah, you use it on your phone.
It's like the CapCut,
Yeah.
but of
I ain't gonna hold you. I've been
DAWs.
fucking with GarageBand on my phone, and it kind of made it hella easier in order for you to kind of like make beats. Like they got different
Really?
patterns and shit that you could kind of already like fuck with. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like we might. I don't know.
How's it worked? I mean, can you still get like plugins? You could still get like.
Yeah. You can download all of that. Yeah,
Okay.
you got to download the plugins and shit and do other shit. But yeah, you can. It's cool.
Yo,
it's
this
cool.
day and age is crazy.
100%.
I try to use FL Mobile. That's I don't know.
Is it tough?
Yeah, I was just like it's whatever. And
I don't even make beats, by the way, so I really just be fucking around with it. I really don't know
Hey,
if
if it's
it's
there-
good or not.
Dude, it's hard. I mean, like when Nico and them came over, I told them that I downloaded Fruity Loops, I downloaded FL Studio, looked at it for a good 5 minutes, and then just offloaded it. And I was just like, I can't.
And you had to
Comprehend.
go to, you feel me? You had Nico and Stilo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now Gease, you feel me? They go crazy producing.
They some
that.
Oh,
geniuses.
dude.
That shit
I mean,
fire.
this is what it is. And then like the fact that you guys all collaborate with each other and have been doing it for a minute.
Hell yeah.
When did you join the mix? Free World?
For real, like probably 2 years after that.
What?
So as well as my bad,
You good?
but as well as the studio, I ended up coming about 2 years later because we had this program called we had this program called MAP, and MAP basically was at the studio with them, and I got put on with.
Shout out to Matt.
Damn,
Yeah.
dude.
Your
Yeah.
Music Arts Project.
Yeah, shout out to Sonia and Eugene, man. Really made that shit pop.
You guys like have an interesting origin story. I mean,
That's crazy. Yeah.
let's get into that. Like, so you guys met from that talent show. You pulled up, and then you guys were just like, "Hey, this guy can rap," and then
Yeah.
it was just the rest was history. It was just like you guys were linking up every weekend type thing.
Well, the program was Monday through Saturday. Yeah, so then we were there, and then as I got older, I became a staff member, and then I had keys, so we
Wow.
were basically
Yeah.
able to go there on the weekends.
Damn, they had that
We were
available
told.
to y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were in there way past the time we should be in there. We just, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, because if you love that shit,
yeah, I had the keys to close and lock up the program, so we just pull up and just be in there
100%.
late, just working on tracks.
man, dude,
And
to
it was
have
dope.
those resources at that young of an age is crazy.
It was
Yeah.
crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did like the talent show because I was like just super bad. You know, I was a bad kid and I was in a program and they were like, I had a case manager at the time, right? And they was like, if you do the talent show, you know, we write off some of the hours. You feel me? So I had to do hours and stuff like that. So actually going to the studio too, I got like hours written out, you know what I'm saying? I did my things and, you know, and it actually worked out. And then we just created a relationship.
Damn,
Boss.
dude.
Why you look at me like that though? That's what he's like. Aw.
You're the one that shifted your eyes to
I
him.
know.
I've seen that.
No.
Created a relationship.
I see the little chuckle. but yeah, and then it was dope because you had like hella people slide through to that studio too.
Yeah.
And it was like everybody like from San Francisco. You feel me?
Wow, dude.
Like made their way, you know, through that studio. Some legends too. Fun fact, you know, Drake's one.
yeah.
Yeah, he was actually
What?
One of the
He used
first.
to work
and-
there.
Really?
That's
Yeah,
so
so he was like
bad.
one of our mentors over there.
What?
We got tracks with Dregs from like 2000 and like 10,
Yeah, we'll
2009,
send it to you.
2010.
Dude, to be able to say that
Yeah.
you have that under your belt, that's an incredible feat,
Matter of fact,
bro.
you could go to YouTube.
Yeah.
Shit, and you can
Yeah.
find
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
But Y Project was dope just because of like some of the staff that worked there. And I was just showing us Big Mac,
Big Mac, shout out to
Wow.
Big Mac.
big San Francisco rapper.
Okay.
He did a lot of stuff with RBO Posse and stuff back in the day.
Back in the day, he was there when Pac was, you know what I'm saying, alive, man.
I mean, there's just a lot of history in the Bay Area, right?
Yeah.
To be like artists in the Bay Area and to have the resources and the network that we got now, I mean, it's cool, right? Like the
100%.
longer you're in the game, the smaller the world seems, right?
Yeah.
Everybody knows everybody, right?
Yeah.
And then to have even started that young. Yeah, what was life like? When did you start rapping?
For real, probably about 16, 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, you guys all started young. And then
Yeah.
what was life like starting off at that time? Because now we got social media. How were you guys promoting your music at that time?
Man, the CDs, burning CDs was real.
Man.
You know what I'm
Hand
saying?
that out.
Yeah.
Geese, like we had, man, shout out to Queezo and like all the Y Projects people.
Yeah.
We used to burn these CDs from, what's that called? What is that one place called again? It was in the city.
Yeah, it was called Mix Something.
Make something. Anyway, we used to get these CDs and we'll go perform as youngsters. And you see a young group that's performing and they're hella raw. You're like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
We want to support them.
Wow.
So we'll just be slanging CDs at events, trying to make our fetty. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then it became like a normal thing. We actually even traveled like the world because of that shit. Like we went to Prague.
Damn, you guys went to Prague to perform?
Yeah, we performed at this like this youth festival, and it was
many
basically
people.
like America's Got Talent, but in Prague.
How much people they said there was? Like 10,000 people there?
10 to 14,000 people there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys performed in front of that many people?
Yeah, it was like an ocean of people. I ain't gonna cap to
Crazy.
you. It was crazy.
How do you guys how do you keep your cool in front of that many people?
I ain't gonna lie. The more people, the more comfortable I feel.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Smaller crowds, I'm big on feeding off the energy of the crowd.
Yeah.
So if it's
100%.
like a small crowd, sometimes I'm like, I realize in small crowds I mess up more compared to like unless if it's small, it's gotta be amped up.
Okay.
And like I feel it. But like big crowds, it's kind of hard to be in a humongous crowd and everyone just be bored, you know?
Dude, I vibe with
100%.
that.
So it's just so
It's
fun
like
in big
it's the
crowds.
whole there's a word for it, but I mean like if you're doing comedy, if you're doing anything, if you're singing, all it takes is like a few people to fuck with it and then that shit spreads. It gets contagious,
Yep.
right? As opposed to like I think my fear would be if you got because I'm a singer. If you guys were to tell me sing right now and I was in this intimate kind
right
of
now.
setting right now, I'd be like
My bad.
yeah, dude, I'd be nervous as fuck. But you put me in front of a crowd of 100 people, it's cool, it's fine.
Yeah.
And especially if those people are strangers that I ain't ever gonna see again, I can fuck
100%.
up, and like
Yeah.
it doesn't even matter. But if it's people that I know and that I'm gonna see eventually again, then I'll be like, no, that makes me super nervous.
100%.
Dude, 10,000 to 14,000 people.
Yeah, shit was crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you guys still get nervous?
I'm nervous right now.
Yeah, sweating.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, just drenched in
It's
sweat.
the caffeine though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm like, man, I'm not two coffees, but a yerba mate and a coffee on an empty stomach.
At
not-
1 p.m. What the
At 1
heck?
p.m. is not the mixture. You feel me? It is not the mixture.
Wait, is that how you function every single day? Why are you drinking that much right
Man,
now?
I'm a big coffee drinker, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm trying to wean off coffee.
Okay,
You know?
how's that going? How's
It's not
that
going
journey
well.
going?
It's not going well.
Fuck it. I had a coffee and a yerba mate. I
And a
needed
year,
both.
dude.
Shit.
That's crazy work.
I feel like I drink more coffee than water, and my last name's Water. It's crazy.
Dude, I mean, I got that same issue with like pre-workout and like I don't like to drink water. And so sometimes like late at night, I'll be like, fuck, man, water's so boring. So I put some pre-workout in it and now I'm like,
At night it's crazy.
yeah, now I'm gonna get, now I'm amped up, dude. Bro, it'll be 2 a.m. and I just want flavored water. So how else am I know I'm still hydrating myself because it's water.
Yeah.
But now there's pre-workout in it. I don't know, dude.
Man, pounding pre-workout.
It's not good, dude. I'm 31. I'm feeling all of my ailments right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got gout last year.
Oh,
I thought it was a myth. I thought gout was a myth that your uncles would tell you just so you stay away from alcohol and red meat. But no, that shit hit me like a ton of bricks right in my left toe. Damn. Yeah, I was walking around like a geriatric. It was fucked up, dude. Damn. Yeah, so let me use me as a lesson so that it's in our blood, dude. Especially us Filipinos, bro.
I'm an honorary one.
yeah.
Yeah, honorary.
Yeah, I
so
heard
Would you rather have gout or high blood pressure though?
fuck, dude. They
I
come
like how you
hand in
just- I like how
hand.
you did that there, right?
Oh, whoa, hey
Man,
man.
it's the 1st of February, my boy.
Yeah, it's
Come
the
on
first
now.
February, bro. You gotta chill. No,
Hey man. We can edit that, right?
I don't know. To answer your question, they all seem bad, dude. My mom has both of them, and arthritis, and I don't know, and bad childhood. So all of that mixed together sounds like a bad concoction.
Yeah.
I don't know. What are your guys' favorite Filipino foods?
Ooh. Kare kare.
That's a good.
That's
one.
my favorite one all time.
That's so crazy. Kare
Yeah.
kare. Are you familiar with kare kare?
No.
It's like this
not.
peanut butter oxtail stew.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I gotta
And then
fuck
you eat
with
it.
it.
You eat it with
I
this
gotta
shrimp
know.
paste. It's Filipino food's crazy. It's like they just
Crazy.
hallucinated on like peyote, and they're just like, let's throw peanut butter on some oxtail.
That sound
They was
fire.
definitely high. You feel me? When they made kare kare, you feel me?
Yeah,
It was
man.
fucking high as fuck.
I don't know what they're eating. They're like
Yeah.
what, bamboo? You know how like, or eucalyptus makes koalas like get hella
high.
fucked
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
That's what Filipinos were doing too, and they just started
was in
cooking.
Or they was just like cooking one time, like some oxtail, and then like a peanut butter jar fell into the pot, and like, fuck it, we're gonna cook it. You know what I'm saying?
It's like how that the Powerpuff Girls intro, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
Chemical X falls in, but instead of Chemical X, it's peanut butter into the oxtail stew.
100%.
That sound fire though, because you know African food, they use like a peanut paste
Ooh, okay,
with their shit. You feel me?
yeah.
And so when you get oxtail plates, you'll get the peanut paste with the jollof rice and shit like that.
Oh,
But
shit.
Yeah, similar.
Wait, what do you call that specific dish?
Shit, I don't know. I'm not really African.
Oh,
I'm African American. Not the niggas over there. But I'm just saying, they do that peanut paste with their oxtails, but I didn't have it.
You've seen it before.
I didn't have
You've
it.
had
I
it.
didn't had it. I didn't had it.
but you weren't like, what's this called? Or they probably said it. You're like,
you know how you go with people to like, if I was to try kare kare,
Yeah.
I would have went with y'all.
yeah.
So I wouldn't even know if I had it or not
Oh,
because
you're
I would have
right.
went with y'all. You feel me? And so I would have been like, oh yeah, let me try it.
Would you have blood?
Good.
Nah, I never had it, but I think
Would you though?
Would I? No.
Oh shit, that's scary. I tried once. I mean,
Yeah.
so my mom handed it to me. I cracked that motherfucker open. The duck fell out. You know how like the characters in Family Guy fall?
Yeah.
And their bodies hella mangled
yeah,
up and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
The duck came out that way, and I screamed, and I was like, "No,
You smacked it? You didn't eat it?
no, dude! I drank the soup out of it, but I left that duck on the counter. I told my mom to clean it up because there's no
Yeah.
way, man.
I ain't gonna lie, my family love below. And I'm like the only one that doesn't really eat
I was
it.
gonna say do it smack.
Yeah.
If it's smack, I don't know. You feel me?
I mean, it's
Man.
popular for a reason. It's a delicacy, you know.
Yeah.
But then once they say the best part is the crunch of the beak, I'm out, dude.
Yeah.
I'm out.
All right. So just recently we was in Hawaii because we had a show.
Oh, that's right.
My Vietnamese partner had, I don't know what the snail shit was, right? And my cousin, he from Georgia, so he's like, yeah, I'll try it. I'm like, that's some country shit low key to me, you feel me? I'm like, nah, I'm good. But I did try the sauce. It was like a coconut sauce. That shit was fire, though. I don't know if I could eat snails, though, but I could.
I don't
that
know.
sauce is fire.
I seen a snail in the wild, and I'm like, I can't imagine just being a caveman and being like, that looked good.
Now.
No, you know, and the snail has no chance, bro.
Nah, no cap. No
At least,
cap.
like, if you're gonna eat mammoth, you're working
Yeah.
to hunt down that mammoth.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
snail is an innocent bystander just trying to get from point A to point
All
B.
right, so what food do you think that we eat that you think doesn't seem like it would? It should taste good, but it does.
Like in America,
Yeah.
just American food.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like it should taste good, but it does. Shit, dude. I don't know. Americans are pretty like vanilla with that shit.
I done had some gator.
Whoa.
Yeah. Shit
How
pretty
was that?
fire.
That sound fire.
It sounds
Gator
good.
was fire. Yeah. The
'Cause
Gator
there's-
Nuggets.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
the
them things
gators,
fire.
some gators, some fire.
Where are you
I
guys
ain't
getting
gonna
gator
hold you.
nuggets? Where's this at?
Trader Joe's?
Nah. Hey, don't say that.
the nuggets.
Trader Joe's gonna have that in the aisle. I'm promise you, you gonna walk down, you gonna see that shit. Gator nuggets. But
They probably had that in the South at Trader Joe's, you know? In the South.
damn, that might be true.
Yeah.
But yeah, in the South though, they got like they got some shit called boudin. It's like a sausage. And like it got gator in it. Sometimes it got gator in it. Sometimes it just got gator sausage. Just it's crazy.
What's it taste like, dude?
Huh?
What's it even taste like?
For real, but it's hard. It's like it got
like
like
chicken.
I would say they say that, but I because I don't really know how to explain that shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like you know when you're a kid, you say everything tastes like chicken.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But then if everything tastes like chicken, why
What
we
the
just,
fuck is chicken?
Let's
right?
eat
Like-
chicken, bro. Like,
But it's kind of like more like for sure more like fish flavored. Like you know what I
Oh,
mean?
I
Like
see.
the But yeah, it's kind of got the like.
It's like you put a chicken nugget and a fish fillet together.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yep.
Chicken with fish sauce.
Actually, I think in the city they had a Creole spot like in Hayes Valley that sold gator bites.
See,
but
that
it was
sounds-
smacking too.
That sounds good, dude. I just don't want to be the person that's like who's on whose job duty is to hunt down gator. Or like, hey, your job tonight is like, yesterday you cleaned the kitchen, today you're hunting gator.
Yeah.
We're like, no, fuck that. What the fuck, dude? Have you seen how they look like?
That's some Florida shit.
Hell no,
hell.
dude. Florida's wilding like that though. You guys hear the stories in Florida?
Yeah, the Florida man. They got you seen the series on Netflix?
No, what's it called? Florida Man?
Yeah.
Okay, what's it about?
They just have reenact real life events from like the point of views of people that been through some crazy shit.
Damn. And what are some examples of what you've seen on that?
One example was this dude was looking for money, and he went on Craigslist, and this dude wanted him to cut his toes off for sexual release.
No.
So they reenact that?
Yeah, so then they pay actors and they reenact it.
Method actors that'll actually get their toes
and then, like,
chopped off.
they reenact the situation while the dude's talking about like what led up to it, getting there, and just going and
Like documentary style, right?
yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. Cut his toes off for like sexual things?
Yeah, for sexual release. It
What
was,
the fuck?
Sexual
is that about?
release,
That is
man?
crazy.
yeah.
Fuck, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there was some crazy ones. Another one, a dude like got his arm. He went on he had I don't know what drug he did, but it led him through the forest into the swamp, and he just laid down in the swamp, and then he got his arm took off by a gator, and he was running through the woods, like through the swamps naked, and then somebody found him.
Damn.
Dead?
Nah, I think he went like 3 days.
I guess he had to tell the story, right?
Yeah, he went 3 days with no arm.
What?
And then he was like making his way through the swamp, and then somebody found him.
3 days,
His
no
butt
arm
ass naked,
survived,
no arm,
man.
yeah.
Fuck, dude, I can't even go a day without my phone. This guy was walking around with an arm for 3
Yeah,
days.
just lost in the swamp. Yeah, like some of them stories was It's a funny series though. Like if you,
I mean, that's all I hear.
what's
The
going
stereotype about Florida is that like shit just happens there. You'll see an alligator walk into a 7-Eleven, and that's that shit that just happens.
they had No Neck on there too.
Oh, that's right, man.
No Neck was on there talking about. It was funny because they actually had him reenact his part.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think they could find anybody with that build. You know what I mean?
Fuck, dude. that build is such a nice way to put it, dude.
You know what I mean? It was the only one they could find. So I was like, this is hilarious.
Shit, dude, that's crazy. Who is it? There's No Neck and there's that long neck motherfucker.
Yeah. Long neck, a lot of necks. We got Nectar right here. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Nectar.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. How do you guys feel about like people popping off, like being a normal Joe, and they post one TikTok reel and they pop off?
Hey, more proud to him.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because
I respect it.
Nobody grinding.
yeah, people's grinding and whatnot, and like it's kind of interesting because artists, I interview a lot of like rappers and like singers and whatnot, and like people been grinding for years. And I know that some people have they feel a certain type of way when someone that just comes out with one single, never makes music, or has no respect for the craft, pops off on TikTok, and they're just like, damn, dude. Because that changes it. Because back in the day, you really had to like you really had to show off your talent to be able to get like signed to a label, right? You had to go to these fucking buildings, and you hadn't like, what was Kanye doing? He was sliding his fucking CDs underneath these people's doors. Like, that's crazy now, man. Imagine having to do that when you guys are burning CDs, right? And having to hand out.
Yeah.
You guys are cut from the cloth that you know what hard work comes from, man.
Or actually hitting people in their DMs, telling them to, you know what I mean? But nowadays you can just promote like a reel and kind of blow up. It's tight though.
It is
tight
cool.
though, because you can see how far, your shit could go. You know what I mean?
100%.
Just based off of like, with some people it seemed like luck. Like Jello.
Yeah.
That song go crazy to me, you feel me?
Yeah.
But you would have never thought that dude would have just stopped being in the NBA in order to make a hit song, you know what I mean? You would have never thought people had like other shit like that going on, and shit was fire, you know what I mean? The whole world bumping that shit, so.
Yeah, look at that. I guess if you have the talent, no matter how you get there, just like make it and make it happen, right?
Hell yeah.
How do you guys feel about like, so now we live in this day and age of like where consistency is always key. But like we got the La Russells out there that are like posting. But then like if we take a look at like J. Cole and Kendrick, they put out an album every how often?
I feel that, but I feel like See, La Russell is who you want to win because you see them posting. You don't see the overnight success in that. You see the consistency that it takes to get there. You feel me? I think they came to a point in that, at their career where they can do that now. Kendrick was posting mixtapes often. You feel me?
Oh, back in the day,
rapping over Lil Wayne shit
sure.
and then dropping over hella shit. Like he was rapping. I think when you get to the point where they're at, you feel me? The world kind of waits for you now. You know what I mean? In order for you to drop shit,
interesting.
you feel me?
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
But yeah.
I just know a lot of artists that feel the pressure though of like having to post every day.
Yeah.
Because I know how it is being like a creative, being a podcaster. I'm like, fuck, I didn't post a reel today, or like this episode's coming out late, and I beat myself up about it. Do you guys get that creative guilt sometimes?
All the time.
Yeah,
I'm
all
not
the
gonna
time.
lie.
Well, talk to me on that. Like, how do you guys get over it, and how do you guys like keep pushing through these like hurdles?
Shit, it's a battle with a lot of factors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not even just getting content out. It's more like you're fighting algorithms. Like you said, if you don't post, it's like, dang, if I don't post, people ain't gonna see my stuff, which means that my next post might not do as well because Instagram and TikTok doesn't think I'm like doing this, and since I'm not getting views today, it's gonna affect my views tomorrow. It's just like it's thinking about stuff like that, and then also just wanting to make sure you're not just tiring the people out that are looking at your stuff and are seeing your stuff. It's like, oh, I just saw you post the same cover like 3 days in a row, bruh. Like, what's going on? So then you got to think like, how do I create this and make it more unique than the last post but still get the same message out without like getting people tired of seeing me. And then sometimes you just get caught in that loop, and then that's when you get in the thing like, dang, I didn't even post, and then you start overthinking stuff.
Yeah.
It's definitely a battle with like a lot of things that you're trying to deal with.
Yeah. And how do you get out of that tonight? Because it's obviously there's a balance. I get how it is, bro. Not everyone wants to see a fucking thumbnail or a clip of me just talking my shit all the time. So I'm trying to think of ways to keep it fresh. How do you guys keep it fresh?
100%. Honestly, just stop overthinking stuff.
Just do the damn thing.
Just do the thing. Like I was talking to my cousin about this. I'm like, I passed her my phone and was like, just shoot this video of me real quick, you know? And then I was talking to D1 and I'm like, it's cool. You fuck with it?
Yeah.
And he was like, man, just put the words on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And put it out. And then we were discussing like, what time should we put it out? You know? And then he gave me a time, and then boom. Like people was viewing it. I had people following. You know what I'm saying? So I think really what it is stop overthinking. Also just do it, right? And then having that balance of like just your personal life and then your creative life sometimes doesn't mesh. You feel me? But also making sure that balance is there, and not beat yourself up if like you made something, you thought it was a masterpiece, and people don't see it. It's just like people haven't heard it yet. People was like not hip yet. And I think that's what like a lot of creators battle with, right? Like, is my shit good? You know, dude. Especially if you do it for so long. You know, if you make music for so long and you're like, damn, I'm not here at this one like position as a creative yet. Then you think about it like, damn, what am I doing wrong? Do I have to start making all these videos? Yeah. Do I even want to do all these videos? Yeah. But I think doing it for so long, you just be like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go in. I'm gonna go harder. I'm
gonna go in. I'm gonna go harder. Hey, yo.
But
I tell you,
you know, and then also like, fuck it. If being an artist is what you want to do, go do it. Yeah. Go 100% with it. Because at the end of the day, I bet you 90% of artists have, you know, families and part-time jobs or full-time jobs and do all this stuff and just don't know how to balance it or do know how to balance it. And then they give up on sometimes their dreams, you know? Yeah, so if you're going to do it.
Do it, yeah.
You feel me?
You have to like sacrifice it comes with it, right? You know, I know you got a family and whatnot.
100%. Yeah.
I got myself my lady. I got myself like I have to be a brother. I have to be a brother. I have to be a son. I have to be a friend. Before I'm a podcaster. Before I'm like an interviewer. Before I do anything else, right? I got to be a good partner to my lady and whatnot.
100%.
But that comes with it because also those things give me experiences to be able to talk about things and connect with other people. And like, I don't know, it all intertwines and it's like so interesting. And like the fact that you guys have done it for so long and you guys are like really like popping off and like, you know, it seems like stars are aligning. Like good shit, y'all. Like really good shit.
Appreciate
And it looks fun. I just checked out your music video with Slim.
Yeah, yeah.
Dope.
Thank you.
Good at shit. That's some quality shit, dude.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. Yeah, when you came into the mix, was it just like an easy click? Was it kind of just like were you guys
so for real,
cordial?
I've been seeing them around my whole life. You feel me? And so when I finally was able to go to the Y, or finally went to the Y, it was like, yeah, it was easy because I was already seeing them, so it was already clicking. You know what I mean? But it even clicked even harder once we really just start making music together. I felt like it became what you call it. Short story though. We had a project called Free Water that was supposed to drop like 10 years ago. But it was us just having fun with it though. You know what I mean? And so I feel like just having fun with it. Yeah.
Now you guys seem like really close homies. I mean, it was interesting. I said I was when you guys got here. I said I still have a few more things to set up. Just make yourselves at home. And you guys really made yourselves at home. Y'all were just
100%.
shooting Nerf guns and playing Uno, and then like getting kind of heated during Uno. I'm like, oh shit, these are like homies, man.
Yeah.
Hey man, if we bust out the dominoes,
Come on, that's cap.
Hey,
It's
wait,
cap
stop,
and you
what?
know it.
You guys are playing dominoes the way that dominoes are supposed to be, as in like with the because
Yeah.
you use the dots for you like line up the dots and whatnot, right?
Dominoes.
Dude, I don't know
Absolutely.
anyone that plays dominoes except for you
shit.
guys. That's crazy.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Nah, I
come
be
on.
getting heated though. It do.
Yeah, it get heated. It get
Really?
It get real.
Yeah.
It get real.
Shit, I'll keep that in mind. I should just have a set of dominoes here
Oh yeah,
and whatnot. What else you guys get competitive with?
Everything.
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 Shit. I would love
Basketball.
to play.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't that competitive, but you know.
Oh shit. Wait, how tall are you though?
6'8".
Nah, I'm 6'2". I'm 6'2".
6'8's crazy. I took that seriously and I was just like, how tall are my ceilings, bro?
Shit. Now you got some big ceilings in this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
man.
You
Yeah,
good?
these
You good?
ceilings are high, man.
Preparing yourself for somebody, huh?
What's up?
You preparing yourself for somebody,
Yeah,
huh?
I'm gonna get
Yeah,
you that
dude.
interview with Victor. Let's see how big them ceilings really is.
Dude, yeah, let's get some tall motherfuckers up in this thing. One of these days, if I get Shaq here, god damn, it might have to be outside because of these ceilings.
You
Man.
might need some new floors.
Yeah, that's a big fella. Man.
Dude, he'll just destroy. Bro, I saw this. What's crazy about Shaq is like, why is this guy in everything now?
Yeah.
He's in that like general commercial, the general insurance.
Yeah, DJ.
He been
DJ.
everywhere.
I seen him DJ once.
Yeah.
And I was just like, what the fuck? This is crazy. Homeboy used to like play with Kobe and now he's shooting the shit with like Charles Barkley and now he's also I guess like when you get to that point you can do whatever the
He
fuck
can
you
do
want.
whatever you want.
Come on.
I'm
What
trying
else
to
would you
get
guys
Shaq
do?
dollars.
Let's say you guys get to
yeah.
that point and you're like, all right, I've accomplished enough in this game, in this music game. What you want to do?
Why you pointing at me? What would I do? Zaldy?
What do you got, Geese?
What would I do?
you-
Zaldy? Tell me.
No. He'll probably own like a pet store or something.
A pet store?
Me?
Yeah.
Do you got hella pets at home or something like that?
No. I mean, my girl, she got a Doberman, and a snake,
Ooh, and a snake.
and a beta fish.
And a beta fish.
Yeah.
What's a beta fish? Are there
It's
alpha
not the
fish?
alpha fish.
There's a timid fish.
They the fighting fish, like the fighting fish.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
Wow. Wait, so did you start when you got with your girl, did she have these already and it was just like part of the contract? That like
Not the beta fish. We got the beta fish.
okay, together.
Yeah, but yeah, that was kind of like part of the contract.
Did the snake freak you out at all?
Nah, actually, like, I grew up with lizards.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, talk to me on that. How are you holding off on that?
He was raised by
I mean,
lizards.
yeah. I don't know. I had my dad just got me a lizard, and I was like, I like this, and it was cool. It was an alligator lizard.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So as a kid, I couldn't. It
Gators
was,
come back.
It was like
Yeah.
my wingspan as a kid.
What?
It was like, yeah, alligator lizards aren't
Damn.
huge. They're just hella long.
What?
Yeah.
I gotta look that up.
Yeah. I have
What? This
that.
is something you could walk around with, type thing.
Nah, they're just like because they're kind of fast.
Okay.
I mean, it's just a long lizard. It's probably like this long or something.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Do you can like and are they easy to take care of? Because like a dog, you know, you feel this like
Lizards are
emotional
hella
connection.
You just clean the cage or the tank, and then you just give it I used to feed it crickets.
That wasn't hard for you to give it a living thing and then just watch that.
Oh, I didn't like. My dad would get the crickets, and then like we'll feed them together.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't do that. Like, because have you seen those videos of snakes? Just like you have to feed it like a live mouse.
Live, right.
And you can get live mice from the pet store.
Yeah.
Could
That
never,
shit crazy.
bro. Dude, and they
I
just
like watching that shit though. I do.
You do?
I do. I ain't gonna hold you.
They just be chilling.
They be chilling. Exactly.
Yeah, hella fast.
Yeah.
Like this mouse doesn't even know what's coming.
Nah.
No, they over there hanging out with the
Snake
for a
we
little
just
bit.
buddies. Like
Yeah.
like what's slimed out.
It's like a new friend. And then they don't even die immediately. They're just like engulfed. And they have to wait. Imagine just getting slowly
getting choked out like baby boys.
Dude, man. Yeah, do they suffocate in there?
Yeah, they just choke them until they dead. Oh. And then they slowly
Oh, that's right. They do kind of spiral around them.
yeah.
Okay. Man, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
I had this neighbor. He would just walk around with a snake. He was the snake guy. He would come to functions. He would have a blunt
They
in one hand
beautiful
and
as fuck, bro. I ain't
nice.
gonna hold you. They
Cool.
beautiful,
They not that
majestic
big.
looking creatures, but
Yeah, I mean, there's some non-dangerous
You're the
snakes
snake right
around
now.
here.
Yeah.
Snakes. I'm the snake.
I says you're the snake.
Oh,
man.
you're the snake. Yeah,
Wait, who's the snake?
nah, the year of the snake.
you're
Oh,
the snake.
okay.
I don't know why I just said that. I was just, it's the caffeine's wearing off now, man.
It's
And the
Lunar New Year,
nectarine
man.
is, I mean, it's jumping in.
It's a lot
the
going
nectar.
on.
No, snakes are beautiful, bro. I mean, yeah, I definitely. My mom at one point had 5 dogs,
Yeah,
which is like
Damn.
so.
Like
dude,
big,
it was
small?
That's crazy.
like all Maltese poodles and like 2 Chihuahuas.
Oh, so you just small dogs.
Hella small dogs,
Was
and
it
just like
annoying blood?
they were.
Do they
One
bark?
of them, a few of them were barkers. A few of them were chill because I don't know. My mom's super Filipino, so she would feed those dogs human food.
Yeah.
So it's not like they could run away. The dogs have tried to run away multiple times, but they kind of just waddle. So I was just like walk out to the front and be like, "All right, here you are." And just wrangle them up and whatnot. But yeah, dude. So you in another life would be a pet store owner?
no, I don't know why.
I don't know why I said that.
It's just because you asked that question and then Zaldy pointed at me and started laughing. So I was like, "What would I do, Zaldy?"
I was just trying to say the funniest thing ever.
The funniest thing.
Okay, so what would you guys be if it wasn't in music?
Huh?
What would you guys do if it wasn't this?
Myth. No.
What? Did you say myth?
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Methamphetamine is crazy.
I don't know. Shoot. I don't know. I'm funny.
Oh, comedy. You think you would get into comedy?
I think I would
You should try it, man.
be okay.
You should stand
cool,
up.
bro.
Yeah.
Have you ever
Oh,
done
no
stand up?
I'm sitting down right now.
Oh shit!
Dang,
He's built for this thing.
Yeah.
He's built for it.
Damn.
Yeah.
I just
You
got to
got the
stand up comedy.
infrastructure
Yeah.
for comedy.
Yeah, dude, you should do an open mic sometime because if you could like rap in front of a crowd, you could for sure do a set in front of a crowd. It's a little different, but
Yeah. I just don't think I ever done organized comedy.
What is unorganized comedy?
Just like off the top.
Oh, and
Improv.
which
Like, I've done
like
like
the one you
improv.
did.
I've done like improv and stuff like that.
Oh,
before.
okay.
I took like improv classes before. That was fun.
Where'd you take it?
It was always just random shit like improv night, come by. This was like when I was in like high school. It was
Oh,
always
okay.
like random stuff. It was like do
Nice.
an improv, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, because that's my background. I did improv in high school, and then I
Okay.
did some like improv in college, and then like I do improv on this podcast too. I don't know if like
you ain't
Yeah, I
never
was seeing
got
that
into
at the
stand-up?
end,
Oh,
right?
yeah. I was the
shit's
white
funny.
guy at Jollibee, and that shit was so funny.
Hello, ma'am, sir. Welcome to Jollibee po.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Don't know what that last syllable was, but what?
Po.
My name's Paul. Yeah, thank you. And
Good
you?
to meet you, sir. Ma'am. Ma'am?
Ma'am, sir.
I'll
Ma'am,
go
sir.
with sir if I'm getting the option, but
No,
you
it's
know,
ma'am,
I'm with
sir.
it today. I'm down to be both.
You
Yeah.
don't get any option today, sir. Sorry po.
Okay. All
Paul.
right. All
Paul?
right. Paul.
Paul or Paul?
And this guy, is this guy the manager?
I don't talk. What's up, blood?
Are you you're the manager?
Yeah, what's happening?
What happening is I'm hungry, and I was told that this food is comparable to KFC.
No, we don't fuck with KFC. We rock with Popeyes, though. That's the homies.
Okay, that sounds good. I like Popeyes.
Like the coleslaw.
Okay, yeah. Then I'll get your coleslaw here.
We don't got coleslaw.
What are the foods that could complement the fried chicken here?
Rice.
And then what would you recommend for dessert?
A peach mango pie.
Hey,
Yeah.
are they laughing at my outfit? I don't. It's just a Wednesday. On Wednesdays, I
Don't.
wear turtlenecks.
Don't laugh.
I don't talk.
That guy
You
keeps
don't laugh either.
saying that he doesn't talk.
I think he's racist.
Oh, but I'm not like white. I'm Italian. I'll go with the C2 special with 2 rice on the side, extra gravy, and I want to slide in her peach mango thigh.
The C2 special, 2 rice on the side, extra gravy and a slide in the peach mango thigh.
They're all hella funny. Yeah, dude. And I just got into stand-up comedy. I highly recommend it, dude. That shit's scary, but it's so rewarding, dude.
Wait, so you did a stand up? Mm-hmm. So how long was your set?
My last show, I just had I had done a real show for the first time in December, and it was a 15-minute set.
Damn.
Which is it's crazy. It's so much fun, dude. But if you think about it, 15 minutes is
so
many long
did you
time.
write your shit out and then had your jokes with you?
Yeah,
then you mentally prepare for everything.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I kind of improvised in betweens or depending on how the crowd was feeling. I was trying, and it fucking went well, dude.
It was cool.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube.
No, I didn't record it.
Send that shit. Yeah, I'm trying to see that.
Well, I got more shows coming up, and I'm gonna definitely record those, and I'll post clips and whatnot. But why is that something you would want to get into?
I be joking with my wife all the time. So I'm finna get into stand up, and she don't think I'm serious.
Oh shit, dude!
I don't think I'm serious. That shit seems crazy, huh?
She think that's your first joke?
That's the first joke right there. Yeah, she doesn't think I'm serious.
That's the job of a partner, though. When you tell them you're gonna do something, they're just like, "Shut the fuck up! You ain't gonna do that."
Nah. She be supportive about shit she know I'm serious about. But
I see, but not comedy.
I don't think she thinks I'm serious about comedy.
Hey,
you know
man.
what I mean?
Dude, you never know what could happen, dude. You post one viral clip of doing stand up, and then they're gonna be that could pop off, and they'll be like, "Oh, homeboy raps too." Boom! Look at that, man.
For real.
How do you guys feel about? So Snack Sensei? Do you guys know Grando?
Yeah, that's a homie.
That's crazy that he popped off from food and was already killing the game and as a rapper and whatnot, but now that kind of facet of his life is pouring into his rap game, and the rap game is pouring into his food game. Is that something that you guys have ever thought about? What's another thing I can bring into this thing that I could go viral off? Because it'd be cool if I popped off as a stand-up comedian and that brought people to my podcast rather than pop off from my podcast and people check out my stand-up.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Be like that.
He was talking about how he needs a pet store. Stop watering dead plants is some fire shit. You know what I mean? And so I feel like my man would be a designer. You feel me?
Just a brand.
A designer.
On the brand for sure.
My guy,
shit.
he the next ice cream BBC type shit. You feel me?
I don't know him right now, but yeah.
Yeah, I wish I would have had some shit on, but got my Gease shirt on. But stop watering dead plants though. That shit hard.
Watering dead plants?
Stop watering dead plants.
Stop watering dead plants.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so dope, man, to be was fashion something that was really part of your life when you were growing up?
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I was probably the swaggiest Filipino.
Swaggerpino?
I was a Swaggerpino.
That's
but
what
I wasn't
my name was. Swaggy McFly was my aim name. That's my name.
It came back. That's crazy. Dude, 30 minutes later, that shit came back.
We all the way.
Holy shit.
My bad, bro.
No. Swaggy McFly. Yeah, I was Swaggy McFly in my neighborhood. Not gonna lie. I used to camp out for shoes and have the freshest shit. Chains, grills, and everything.
I saw you walking with the whitest J's that I ever seen in my fucking life, and I'm like, it's raining outside. You're wearing those right now,
man.
Shit, you would camp out for some shoes?
I'm not gonna lie. I paid some crackheads to stand in line for me.
Oh,
what? Yeah, in front of the mall, and nobody want to touch them though. You feel me? Because we'll serve them food, and they'll just I was like, if anybody fuck with you, just act crazy.
Yeah.
And just tell them nope.
Oh shit.
So in the mornings we'll just be there, and then
yeah,
right when the store opens, we're
dude,
we'll
that's crazy. Because people camp out for shoes for how long back in the day?
Days. They was out there.
Yeah.
To get it for retail.
Tin it up.
Yeah.
I did that shit.
But then you got to fight people sometimes. You feel me? People just really just don't give a fuck if you was in line or not. You know?
Do you remember what shoes you were waiting for? What was one of the most
oh yeah,
sought out shoes that you were I gotta camp out for this, or these crackheads have to camp out for me?
Yeah, crackheads. Cool Gray 11s. Cool Gray 11s. I had them do that, and then I remember the True Blue 3s too. I had them camp out for me too.
How much are those retail, and then how much were they resold for?
At the time,
200, huh?
Good price back then.
Fuck,
the 11s now probably 250.
Yeah, 250. They're probably 200.
Dude, especially when we're kids, if you wanted to get some shoes, you had to save up whatever lunch money or I don't know. I know that people here worked at Six Flags as like minors to be able to like save up so they could get their shoes and whatnot.
Hell yeah.
Because that shit's expensive. We're like 13, 14-year-olds trying to get some $200 pairs of shoes, man.
That shit crazy.
Man.
It's crazy.
But now it's like a whole game. It's like the stock market, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on which ones you get. You feel me? They worth more.
What's the red Octobers? Is that what it is?
The
Yeezys.
The fucking Yeezys?
Yeah.
I know someone that got that at retail price and has that to this day.
Yeah. To this day. The hell don't.
Because that shit's like in the thousands now, right?
Yeah. It's just like that. Especially Nike Yeezys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because ain't nobody, Nike ain't doing work
Yeah.
with Yeezy. So
Yeah, dude.
that was
So
the last.
that's
thing.
rare.
Yeah. They ain't coming back out with them.
Fuck, dude. What'd you guys dress like growing up? You said you were the swaggiest. You were Swaggy McFly back then. What was a typical Zaldy fit?
I'm not gonna lie. I was just thinking about this the other day. I used to go to Champs and get those polos, you know, the polos, or the t-shirts. They used to have like you buy 3 for some high price.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know
Yeah.
exactly. The plain tees.
Yeah, the plain tees, and you just layer them up.
It's like
So
3 for
2
$20.
different colors.
Yeah.
I remember I just seen like I just seen a photo of me in like a 2-tone t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? I think I had the black tee with the red tee under, and like the red tee was a little longer. Some Mars Force. Wow. You know what I'm saying?
What
and I
kind
had
of
a
pants?
Cincinnati hat. Oh, I don't know why.
You didn't even rock with Cincinnati like that?
Yeah, I don't even really rock with Cincinnati. Yeah, but you said what?
Were you wearing like Jabos?
Oh, I had Jabos for sure. Yeah, Jabos. Man.
Well, I couldn't afford them, so I wasn't wearing them. I was wearing like a bunch of my brother's hand-me-downs. So I was like 6 years late to the game with everything I wore. I was wearing South Pole in 2010, bro.
It's making a comeback right now.
Yeah.
Though.
Is Pop coming back? South Pole right now?
Like I just seen somebody with like a South Pole jacket, bro. It was kind of hard, but I was like, damn, we going back in time with this shit, bro.
How about Echo? You guys remember Echo
Oh,
Unlimited?
yeah, I used to fuck with Echo.
I think
LRG was
everyone
my
did.
favorite though.
LRG,
Yeah,
like
shit.
there's LRG, there was DGK, there was what else the fuck was there?
Man.
Y'all remember Famous?
Yeah,
Famous
dude.
Stars and Stripes.
It was like everything you can get off of
Stripes,
Karma
whatever.
Loop. Remember Karma Loop?
I don't know if I remember Karma Loop.
Oh, is it Karma Loop?
Karma Loop and like
that's what the
Plunder?
hundreds and all
Yeah.
yeah.
Hundreds is still kind of like Stussy, hundreds. That shit's kind of like
naming everything on Karma Loop right now. I told you.
yeah,
fuck,
shit was
dude.
cold.
I mean, I had
Yeah.
to like get all my shit from like Cousins or whatever they had at like Zoomies. I remember I had to go to Zoomies to get some of these shirts and whatnot.
Bay and shit.
Man, I was the same way though. Like my mom's coworker used to give me like a shitload of like clothes when I was like young, probably like 10, 11, years old.
Yeah.
And it would be like fucking Rockaware.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? He went to the army. So
What?
So like we would have like all his hand-me-downs, but it was some like good shit like LRG, Rockaware. Damn. Because we was kind of broke, back in the day. And then she would just stuff like dollar bills in all of the pockets. She was really dope. I ain't
like
gonna lie. Shout out to
Christmas,
her.
what?
Yeah.
Shirts and money?
shirts and money, man. Shout out to her. You feel me?
I kind of miss those days, bro. Like, cause like now, like fashion is cool where it's at now. I'm glad that we're going back into the baggy direction. Do you guys remember like skinny jeans, like them colored skinny jeans, and people wear like Dora Explorer backpacks and whatnot, like the New Boys era?
Come on, man.
Were you guys jerking back then? We all were jerking, but not with our homies. Not with our homies.
Back in the day, man.
I was the best jerker out there. Ask anybody.
Known as jerking with jerkins. No, that is crazy.
What?
Hey man, pause.
Dude, it was
Anyway.
a time, right? We were listening to New Boys, we were listening to the Pack.
Yeah.
Man, fashion was different, but then super skinny, like light blue jeans or whatever the fuck. That was the thing. With like fitted caps and whatnot.
Yeah.
Crazy.
With the Vans.
Swagged out.
With the Vans,
Vans was
dude.
the one.
On a fixie.
Were you riding bikes back then?
I had a bike and then I had a scooter.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what kind of scooter? Like a Razor scooter?
Like, yeah, a Razor scooter. And then I got a Razor scooter. And then I got a trick scooter.
What? So you could do tricks on, dude. You're brave, bro.
People doing them now a lot, but back then people really wasn't doing them. Because I'm like, I can't skate. I can't.
But you were able to scooter
I can
and
scooter. I could fuck a scooter up.
fuck.
I was like bombing hills and shit on the scooters. I used to just go like to the top. steepest hill in San Francisco and just fly down that bitch.
That's crazy.
Try to stop, and then I got a big ass hole in my shoe because of the
Fuck.
brake.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, because you put it back.
Yeah, it's hot as fuck, bro.
Hot
Like,
as fuck.
there's been times where I would like when I was on like the foldable scooters, like the trick scooters don't fold.
Okay.
But like the folded ones, I just go down and then I'll just flip it up and then that shit hit the back of my elbow. Shit burn.
Right here, the shin. If you're trying to like spin the scooter,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
dude, your shins are like in danger.
that should be hurting.
Yeah,
That shit
man.
used to hurt.
I don't know. I mean, growing up like a '90s kid, people don't know what it feels like to like fall on some like gravel, on some like asphalt. Man, we used to be playing outside.
Yeah.
Now kids are just on their iPads and whatnot.
Man.
I still got a scar on my knee from when I fell as a kid.
Fuck, what was that from scootering?
Nah, I just fell. You said just playing on concrete.
Yeah, just playing. People were just playing
running and trip,
outside,
and then
dude.
you just land knee first and just
Fuck, dude. And then we just like
Facts.
be fine and we go back into playing.
yeah. It was like a slip and slide with just no water. This shit went straight through my jean.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, it ripped through some pants and
I
then,
was just running, chasing somebody or running from somebody. I don't know. It was just playing. I thought I had to be at least like 9.
You grew up in the city, right?
Yeah.
And then when he got up, he had a skid mark.
Yeah. His drawers.
I mean, we all shat our pants as kids, bro. Like, let's not. One time I sneezed and shat my pants, and I got up there.
God damn, that seems horrible.
know,
I
that's
ain't
crazy.
gonna
I was at
hold
home,
you.
dude. I was at home, so I was
Thank
just
God,
like,
bro.
I sneezed,
'Cause
didn't tell
imagine
anyone.
you in class, you ooh, they gonna call you the shitty boy forever,
Oh,
bro.
one time I did shit my pants in the first grade.
Damn.
And then my crush was like, "What's that smell?" And I blamed it on the stinky kid.
Damn.
He got a complex to this day because of you.
Yeah, man. You caused that shot. You caused him generational trauma. Bro.
I don't know. I mean, because he was already
gonna be
the
shitty.
stinky kid, you know?
Yeah.
He was already that guy. I was just like, I still have a reputation to uphold, man. As a
Man.
6-year-old.
Damn.
How
It's
old
crazy
you
how you
have
feel
kids,
once
right?
you're at 6.
Yeah, I do. I have one son. Yeah.
How old is he?
10 months.
10 months. Congratulations,
Yeah,
man.
Thank you.
Were you
Yeah.
glad that it popped out a boy?
You know what? I was actually hoping for a girl in the beginning.
Whoa.
You know, I grew up with like all women and, you know, I have 2 older sisters and my mom.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
I like grew up around all women. And then when we did the gender reveal and it was a boy, I was like, oh shit.
Wow.
Finally somebody to take the, you know, the order last name. But also I was actually happy and relieved because I felt like it was a blessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a blessing. Yeah.
How did you guys do the gender reveal? Did you guys like, was it like fireworks or like some blue smoke came out of somewhere?
Yeah, so we had my girl's best friend have like the results, and then we all got like smoke thing. We did it at like at my girl's old apartment complex.
Yeah.
But like damn near in the street. It was like fuck it, you know. We had a closet, and she like hooked up the closet with like all of these like boy clothes and stuff like that. So when we opened the closet, they popped the smoke,
Yeah.
you know, and it was dope.
Dude, and it was blue smoke, man.
Yeah,
I know.
Shit's crazy.
If I have a kid, I want a daughter for sure, and I know what that comes with. I know it comes with like me being a protective father. The way, like, I don't know. I've seen how like my ex-girlfriend's dad looked at me when I came through. You know, like
Oh,
they're.
you finna be one of them.
yeah.
I don't know if I can be. I just know that it comes with it.
Yeah.
I know that being a
Motherfucker,
boy.
you look 30.
Who the fuck is you? Nah, dude. I just know what it is being a man and how men are, and then growing up with hella women.
Yeah,
And like them
100%.
telling me about these horrible stories about how guys are, and me being
sure.
like, that's kind of how guys are, you know? So if I were to be in this position where I created this human that I'm like extremely protective of, like it would be a beautiful thing, but I would have to be prepped to be that dad.
100%.
Yeah.
I definitely wasn't prepped.
Uh-huh.
But I think like I basically like raised my nieces too. You feel me? My sister's kids. And I'm like, so it was just like even more women, you know, I looked after. You feel me? Especially in that day and age, I'm like, I was young, you know what I'm saying? I was young when I was like, see my nieces grow up, and then now I'm like, I'm in my I'm 30 right now, and then having my first son, I'm like,
Damn.
I was like, oh shit. Yeah. But yeah, that shit was a miracle, man.
Dude,
Shit's a miracle.
congratulations, man. Congratulations.
100%.
People,
Appreciate it.
and to have like a kid at 30, like that's, you know, people, I'm sure we all know people that had kids hella young. You know?
Yeah.
And it happens, and like you don't have as many resources or as much life
100%.
experience to be able to prep for that type shit.
100%. Yeah.
You got a big family?
Humongous.
How many? If you could think of a number.
Man. You know what's crazy? I went to the Philippines and seen like my dad's side of the family. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, God damn. I'm like, how many brothers and sisters do you have? I think he has like 9 brothers and sisters.
That
And
makes sense.
Yeah, and on my mom's side, I think it's 11.
What are they?
It's crazy. I'm like, it was getting active.
Well, they just like to fuck in the Philippines.
Yeah, 100%.
Man. Well, that's because they're Catholic and they don't believe in the contraceptives, bro. Yeah.
I bet.
When you say condom, they think you're saying condominium, you know? Because my mom, my grandma had 10 kids too. And so I got a fuck ton of aunties and uncles. And each of those kids had like 3 or more kids. So I got like 30 or 40 cousins, bro.
100%.
Brown people, man. My dad said that when you are in a poor country where you can't afford entertainment, you find ways to entertain yourself.
So he was doing a lot of fucking, huh?
And after that, now you got the kids to entertain you.
Hey, man.
You guys got big families?
Yeah. I got 6 siblings. So yeah,
Damn,
my dad was
dude.
doing a lot of fucking himself.
Where are you? Are you in the middle or something?
I'm
like
the
that?
youngest.
You're the youngest.
I'm the baby, and I'm the junior. So it's kind of like,
Oh, so they call you Junior, huh?
yeah, that's what my dad called me. His last drop. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude.
That's my baby boy. That's my last drop.
I've never heard of that.
That is kind of crazy because it's usually the first.
Yeah, you'd be like, that's my first drop.
Yeah,
I'm the
you're the
last
last
one. Last one.
What the fuck? That's something that people say is that they're the last. My dad has never said those words,
He
man.
shouldn't
I'm
either.
his last drop. Yeah, that's a crazy thing to say. My dad calls me a miracle, but a last drop is many to hear, dude. You got a big family?
My immediate family small, but then my dad's side is pretty big.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
How many people on your dad's side would you say?
So I mean, I got like my 2 uncles and then my auntie, and then they all have hella kids. They're the ones that got more kids.
Okay.
So then I was the youngest of my first cousins.
Yeah.
All my second cousins are around a majority of my second cousins are around my age.
Gotcha.
So I grew up a lot with my second cousins, because I feel like all my first cousins are at least like 15 years older than me.
Damn, dude. And they're basically your uncles then at that
Basically,
point. Feels
yeah,
like that.
yeah. But then like we share the same grandma, so then it's like I still just call them my cousin.
I feel it. Yeah, I got the same
Yeah.
thing. I got cousins that are my dad's age or older. I'm like, I don't know what you are.
Yeah.
Like, what are you? Damn, dude. Well, shout out to y'all, man.
Yeah.
What's the goal with music? What are we taking everyone to in 2025 or in the future beyond that, man?
Shit, we trying to make this a movement.
A movement, yeah.
Motion.
Yeah.
Real motion.
What does that mean? A movement.
Yeah, well, I mean, now we obviously got our music and stuff, and last year doing the tours with the shows and stuff with D1 and stuff, and then now we're just going more towards into events. Like we said, we got a bunch of events going on in February.
Yeah.
And these events, I think only one of them we're performing at. All the other ones we're just setting up.
Just putting people on, you know?
Yeah.
That's so dope.
we
That's
wanna
community.
get, like,
Yes, so we're trying to just get as many events from not random stuff, but just that's more than just performing, just creating communities and safe spaces just for people to have fun.
Yeah.
Because we feel like a lot of that has been taken away from San Francisco.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And like, for how long do you think it's been taken away? Like, what is it that you guys are bringing to the table that like you think is gonna like revive this kind of movement? Like that's so dope that you guys are doing it.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is just a culture.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because once like Twitter and all that stuff started coming in, that's when like a lot of people started getting displaced.
Yeah.
And then COVID came around, and then a lot of like small businesses started getting taken out and stuff like that. So I feel people are doing stuff, but it doesn't have that like that city feel.
Yeah.
It's just
Fuck,
more
dude.
like it's something, but it's not like what it used to feel like
Back in
when
the
you
day.
you know what I mean. So I feel like what it is just because we're all from the city, and then we got the other half from Union City. So it's just taking that and then just try to bring that culture back.
Wow. I had Afterthought on from FNG, and I was talking to him about like how beautiful the city is, or like, and more so was because he was talking about like, yeah, man, it used to be this beautiful fucking place, but then like the tech gentrification really changed shit, dude, and like the city will always be the city, but it's not gonna be what it was back in the '90s and whatnot, where the culture was like really thriving and whatnot. Yeah, dude, and that sucks, man, because and now people, you gotta pay a half an arm and a leg to get like a 1-bedroom apartment,
bruh. I mean, you saw what happened when shit got bad.
Yeah,
they all left.
Yeah, dude.
They all left. It got crazy, and then shit got bad. Everybody started moving out. Now Twitter leaving or X whatever. Now they gone.
And I hear it's a big ass vacancy in the city too.
Yeah.
You seen the mall?
No,
Like
I mean,
mall,
no one's going to the mall,
Now,
bro.
blood.
Or they're tearing it down because Nordstrom is
it's
out,
out,
right?
Bloomingdale's closing soon. They shit.
Wow.
Macy's too.
Macy's. This is a staple. I feel like for my whole life. You feel me?
Yeah.
Big staple. Never thought Old Navy would leave. You feel me?
So what's gonna happen to that whole lot if Westfield's going down?
Shit.
I think they're gonna turn it into housing, maybe.
Okay.
Right?
I guess.
I don't know. Honestly,
I don't know. I mean, I get it. Like online shopping is taking like over a lot, but people still like going out places. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's.
But it's just the people that care about this, people that actually really care about the city ain't there no more.
Yeah.
You know? So
it's
like,
no longer original San Francisco folks, bro. It's people that came from elsewhere.
Yep. And
they're kind of, I mean, who was talking about this thing? I was talking to Adrian Marcel about it. Like, there's people that, we're so proud to be from the Bay. You know, we rep the Bay in our music and our culture and the way we talk and whatnot and our lingo and our jargon. And like, it's dope if people could come through from like all parts of the world and you could appreciate the culture, but like, don't take it from us. Don't take it from us and say it's yours type of thing. And now there's people moving in that don't even know what San Francisco truly is about or its roots. And they're like, they changed it, man.
100%.
Man, dude.
Yeah.
It's like you can barely find a native in San Francisco sometimes, you know? Like,
dude.
You know, when talking to people who are going out, it's like there's barely any natives that are going out in San Francisco on the weekends or, you know?
Nah, dude, it's always it's always 32-year-old Josh in a flannel and a Patagonia vest.
100%.
Wearing one of them, like, them brown tech worker shoes that, I don't know, you know what I'm saying?
what you say about those shoes?
Huh? What?
You was roasting me because I had a pair. Like I had something similar when I wore the white ones without them. What you say?
Well,
you said something
I
about
don't
them.
remember.
It was like those shoes, man. They just
I say
like
a lot of things.
It was like just like those shoes. You see them shoes? They're wearing them. They got no sole, just like them. They have no soul. They wear shoes with no soul because they have no soul.
That's a bar. That's a bar, dude. Soulless.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
That shit had me.
When you
rolling.
said what I'm gonna do after rap or I'm gonna be a comedian too.
Dude, yeah,
And an
come
actor.
on.
You know what I'm saying?
Is there some seriousness to that?
Nah, sure. I really want to be an actor.
Well, then you guys, you should definitely audition for shit, dude.
Man, this is like my brother Cedric. Man, he's doing a short film right now called The Family Tree.
Nice. Wait, Cedric.
Cedric.
I'm about to have Cedric on.
Swear. Oh
Wait.
that's what I'm talking.
Because he directs music videos too, right?
Yep. That's my,
Yeah, I'm about to have him on in March with and he's coming through with BX Rod because I know BX Rod is helping produce that.
Yeah, that's my brother, man. That's
Yeah.
my brother.
Oh shit, yeah, he's gonna come through and talk about that movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
100%.
shit. Are you gonna?
Man, I was there when he copped his first camera, man.
Oh,
Shout out to
shit.
Ced, man. I love that dude. Huh?
Wow, dude.
Yeah, but I told him I was like, any extras? Let me know. I'm trying to get in. You know, I was an extra in Nate Curry's music video one time. I played a referee.
Nice.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Yeah, send that over.
Yeah, shit. And then I was like, okay, cool. I think I could do at least like little parts. You feel me?
Yeah, we did some acting in your music video.
100%. Oh, there's a music video. Tyler Lawrence in it too.
Ooh, yeah.
She's my coach. You feel me?
Nice.
I'll do my best music video. It's gonna be crazy, and we just acting the whole time. So
Look at that. See?
yeah, I'll hit you up, man.
Please, I'm down to act for anything, man.
Yeah,
like I
for sure.
used to act back in the day. I know some people in the industry. One of my cousins is like a sound engineer that works for a lot of people that has worked with Cedric before and whatnot. But if there's any way that I could like ollie-oop any of these opportunities, like if it's comedy, dude, like I know people that like if you want a 5-minute set, just to get your like toes wet and like see how it is, bro. Let me know.
For sure. Hey, you know, Ced actually threw like a comedy show.
He did?
Yeah, and it was fucking hilarious. He had
when and where?
Man, this was at I forgot what it's right. What is the spot next to the Grand? I forgot what that spot is called. It was like an old school bar, but he had hella comedians slide through, and he had Mike.
Oh, everybody loves Mike.
Yeah,
from FMG.
Yeah, and then I'm trying to remember who else. I know my boy Key was on it too, but it was hilarious. Wow. I loved it. Yeah.
Well, dude. Oh, maybe I should tap in with.
That's what I'm saying. That they should do that again, and you should definitely.
Would love to, man.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
There's like this Venn diagram of like music and comedy. I mean, y'all are just some funny motherfuckers already, you know. But there's something in the middle where like a lot of musicians and artists want to be comedians, and a lot of comedians want to be musicians, bro. That's why Dave Chappelle and like Mos Def, like if you remember the Chappelle show, he was having some crazy guests on, bro.
He had his own songs.
Yeah, look at that.
Drip, drip, drip.
Yeah.
He was making his own fucking music.
How can you make a song about peeing on somebody? How could you make a song about peeing on somebody?
Bro, did he have like Ye on there too, right? Ye was on the Chappelle show way early on. That might have been the one with Mos Def, right?
I think because they did that song together. That song that him and Got to Get Down.
Yeah,
they did on
they
there.
performed that on there. But yeah, man, like comedians love musicians and vice versa, bro. So there's always that thing. So I'm trying to mix that into my life because I've been singing my entire life. I've been doing improv, but I never done stand up. But it's a beautiful thing.
That's why it should be the next Everyone event.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. We should do a comedy show,
comedy night.
Oh, you guys could comedy perform and comedy and perform.
Yeah,
you ready?
Just be
ready.
ready.
15 minutes.
Just let me know, man. Let me know, and
Yeah.
I'll bring the people with me, and they'll come through, and then it'll be
Say
a whole
less.
thing.
Yeah.
Fuck
Let's
yeah,
do
dude.
it.
I might have to make you part of everyone.
Oh shit! The next edition, and I'd be honored, bro. All right, you guys know how this thing ends. We're gonna do some improv now that we're talking about some comedy.
Okay.
Shit.
You guys, you done improv? Have you guys done improv before?
I had one class at SF State
Uh-huh.
that was like an acting class.
How'd it go?
It was horrible.
Yeah, I can see the trauma in your eyes.
it was only horrible because I just didn't go to class, and I was just
Oh.
like, damn, I wish I really went. I went. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Take advantage of that thing.
Yeah. But anyway,
I feel like the only rule is don't say no.
Basically,
Yeah.
dude.
In improv, yeah.
We're just gonna roll with it because if it gets silly, wacky out of this world, then we just gotta be like, if Free World says like, yo, man, we're in outer space, and then none of us could be like, nah, man, we're on Earth. What are you talking about? Then that's like a huge block.
Yeah.
All right. Without further ado, the way that this works, it could be about anything and everything that we talked about in today's episode, or it could be about nothing at all. Do one of you guys want to start it off, or should I start it off?
I'm Wayne Brady.
You're okay. All right. Wayne Brady's a great improviser, bro. So, yeah, you guys want to start off?
How you doing, Wayne Brady?
Fine, pilgrims.
Oh, thank you for bringing me this food.
Yeah, I got it out the trash can.
Oh, I could tell.
Wait. Hey, yo, Geese, can I talk to you real quick? Zaldy, can I talk to you real quick?
Yeah,
what's up, man?
This is like a weird play that we're in. I know that like we're trying to be like prolific actors and whatnot, and we took this gig because Wayne Brady's here.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I like that he's calling us pilgrims.
Did somebody say Wayne Brady?
Hey Wayne, we're just talking over here real quick. I mean, great rehearsal. Like you're one of the goats for
Did
sure.
Wayne Brady have to slap a bitch?
Hey man, hey, I got it, folks.
Okay.
The only Wayne I respect is Little Wayne.
Ooh.
I didn't say that. I didn't say I'm cool.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You gonna forget about Lil Wayne in a minute though.
Mm.
Was that a threat that's crazy, or was he just saying like, I don't know. I got a little scared when he said he was gonna smack a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I just go with what he says.
Okay. Hey,
yeah.
Mr. Wayne Brady, my name's Christian Baltazar. It's a pleasure to work with you. I loved you on the Chappelle Show.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
I appreciate
still
it.
fuck you though.
Ooh.
Yo, man, Zaldy,
You
what you doing?
You gonna let him
man?
talk to you like that?
I mean,
Why are you instigating, man? We're trying to have a peaceful rehearsal, bro.
If somebody gets slapped, it ain't gonna be me.
I'm hoping no one gets slapped.
We got Wayne Brady. Somebody getting slapped.
Okay,
Somebody's
it
gonna
might
get
be
slapped.
Zaldy.
Somebody has to get slapped.
What's up?
Has to get slapped. Are you trying to get smacked right now?
You know what?
What?
Fuck it, I am.
okay,
All
that's-
right.
Hey man, fuck
and
you.
I understand that, right? Because Lil Wayne's your boy.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm gonna be at the Super Bowl, and guess who's not gonna be there?
Who?
Lil Wayne.
I mean, that is pretty hard. That's crazy. The Super Bowl is a big gig. Wait, Mr. Wayne Brady, are you doing the halftime show at the Super Bowl?
I mean, you know,
Are you making music?
I'm friends with Kendrick Lamar.
Ooh.
You are?
How'd you meet him?
By Dave Chappelle.
Oh.
Through Dave
nice.
Chappelle.
Was that before or after you slapped him?
So I ain't technically slapped Dave Chappelle, but he rode with me to see one of my bitches one time,
Yeah.
and he almost got slapped. He tried to save the bitch, and I couldn't have it.
Wait, can we cut to a therapy session with Wayne Brady and his 3 therapists? All right. Okay. Yo,
Let's do this.
come on, guys. We gotta figure out a game plan because I'm not trying to be the first therapist in the world that gets smacked by Wayne Brady. So let's be tactful.
Yes.
We're trying to get down to the root cause as to why he smacks bitches.
Yes.
All right, you sir, you go
Yes.
ask him the first question.
Yes. Mr. Wayne Brady.
You gonna be the first bitch to get smacked.
All right, so see when I said that, what makes these bitches so mad to get slapped by Mr. Brady?
Well, first of all, I'm mispronouncing my name.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I mean? Not having my money on time. Playing in my face.
Okay.
There's 4 reasons.
Did you ever put yourself in their shoes and think about what it would be like to get slapped by Mr.
I don't
Brady?
wear bitch shoes.
You don't? Okay.
I don't wear bitch shoes.
You're failing hard.
Somebody
failing miserably.
Would somebody like to?
All right, Dr. Jones, it's your turn to therapize him.
Okay. So, Mr. Wayne,
Sir,
can I call you that?
it's Mr. Brady, but yeah, you can call me Wayne.
Okay, cool. I like Lil Wayne, by the way. But how's your relationship with your mom?
I love her. I love her.
Is she somebody that you can potentially see smacking?
My mama ain't no bitch. The quote is Wayne Brady. Does Wayne Brady have to slap a bitch?
So by that understanding, would you say
That's
that
great.
only bitches get slapped?
I mean, women get slapped too,
Okay. Yes.
but only Wayne Brady slaps bitches.
So define bitches.
Yeah, in this day and age, the lines are blurred. I'm wondering what.
They ain't shit but hoes and tricks, man.
I don't know what to write down. I'm scared.
You're scared?
I'm scared. I'm not writing shit down. I'm writing down help right now.
Even when you're not in arm's reach.
Yeah.
You can still get slapped.
Man, he could. His arms are pretty long. I'll tell you that. Okay, Mr. Wayne Brady. Is it okay if I call you that?
Perfect.
See you guys? See you guys? All right. Now talk to me about like why it's a smack rather than using your words. That has to be the way
see,
you resolve conflict.
Sometimes bitches don't listen.
And why? why wouldn't they listen?
Interesting.
Shouldn't things all be fair and good? You're an A-list celebrity. These bitches are hot. They're beautiful.
All right. So look, let me tell you about Wayne Brady.
Are you speaking in third person?
Let me tell you about Wayne Brady.
Okay, all right.
Don't interrupt him.
All right, my bad.
Because you know what happens. All right.
Cut to a hospital with all 3 of those therapists just destroyed in a vegetative state. We shouldn't have fucked with Wayne Brady. End scene. And that's improv, guys. Damn, Zaldy, you out here trying to get smacked by Wayne Brady.
That's what I was trying to do.
Even as a therapist, you were just like, I like a Lil Wayne. I'm like, damn, what
I
the
like
fuck?
Lil Wayne.
You're a different
That's the only
character.
Wayne I like, man. You know what I'm saying? I was
You
trying
don't
to get
like
smacked.
Wayne Wonder?
Bruce Wayne?
Yeah,
You
Bruce
don't like
Wayne.
Bruce Wayne?
Damn.
That's the only Wayne I could have thought.
Wayne,
I thought
go
of, you know.
away.
A
I
5-year-old
was
scene.
really trying to get slapped. I thought he was gonna.
Well, we got smacked at the end, bro.
Yeah.
You did one large smack that got all 3 of us. Gentlemen,
Yeah.
that was fun as fuck.
Yeah, that was pretty
that
lit.
was.
That was my first time improvising.
Hey, you killed it. That was the most. I didn't know if you were starting the scene or if you were just saying I'm gonna be Wayne Brady with this improv.
Yeah.
You know?
I was finna say that. Then he said the Wayne Brady shit. So
And then
I
you
said the
became Wayne Brady, dude. But that's
Yeah.
that's the beauty of improv, bro. That was hella fun, y'all.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for coming through. I really appreciate you guys traveling and just chopping it up. This was a bunch of silly conversation, a bunch of like shit about, music and whatnot. But yeah, dude, before we get out of here, go ahead and tell the listeners at home where they can find you and what they have to look forward to.
Yeah.
You can look into the barrel of your camera.
Yeah, it's your boy Gease here with everyone. My boy FreeWorldTakeover and Zaldy Water. And you can find me at GEASE 415, or you could just drop the 415 and find me on all streaming platforms. You feel me? Good sir.
And I'm Wayne Brady. Now you can find me at FreeWorldTakeover on everything. Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, or X, whatever it's called now. But yeah, everything.
Yes, sir. Is everybody looking at me? No, I'm playing. My name is Zaldy Water. Yes, Water is my last name. You can find me at ZALDYWATER if you don't know how to spell water. You know what I'm saying? But each and every one, we out here. Shout out to y'all.
Hell
it
yeah.
can't be that bad.
Can't be that bad. And one last thing, look into the barrier cameras one more time and leave the listeners with the phrase of saying a piece of advice, something that they could go about their day with that reminds them that it can't be that bad.
Oh shit, it's getting ugly right now. But remember, I just put this on my story too. It doesn't matter how your journey goes. Some people fatigue and some people finish, but nobody ever do it like you.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
It can't be that bad. Could be getting slapped by Wayne Brady.
Hold on.
Snap.
Let me see. Damn, I can't think of one right now. Oh. No, wait.
Ooh.
Wait.
Ah.
Hold on.
Oh, shit.
Hold on.
Oh, shit.
Wait.
See, hold on. Okay, cool. Right here. Damn, my stomach is growling crazy. At the end of the day, all right, let me do that one more time.
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day, you matter. So get your money up, not your funny up. Nah, I'm not stupid. Let me do it one more time.
Nah, you seen the video of that?
Huh? At the end of the day. All right, you know what? Make sure you go home tonight and hug your mom. No, that's stupid. That's stupid. Somebody give me one.
Those are good. I was happy with all those.
All right, I got you right here.
First thing that comes to your mind right now. Boom.
First thing that comes to my mind is make sure you eat before you hop on this podcast or your stomach's going to be rumbling the whole time. But also love yourself and love your family and make sure that you get your money, not your funny up. All right, cool.
Perfect. All right, gentlemen.
Money up, not your funny up.
Cheers to y'all. Peace.
Go against the whole
Till next time. Baddies, you guys know where to find me. You guys know where to find the podcast because you're already here.
Yes,
Love
sir.
you. Bye.
Can't be that bad, oh, it 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 can't be that bad.